Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're gonna be reacting to some more EAS scenarios in analog horror. We're gonna react to Skynet, The Fog is Coming, and we're gonna react to a Siren Head EAS scenario. So let's get right into this. And also, we're gonna be setting down the Jelly Sigma, because if you call my peanut butter Sigma, yeah, he stole all your peanut butter, and now you're peanut butterless. Also, subscribe. Also subscribe to the channel. That'll be great. What is that? What is that thing?
Inside.
For clothes that
We used to use soap. Do you want
Wait.
fresh scent? They're heavy.
Here it comes.
Is this SpongeBob dumped? Wait. This is the bootleg. This is the bootleg. That was the bootleg of SpongeBob.
Do not be alarmed. This is Lieutenant General Robert Brewster of the United States Air Force. We are currently experiencing issues with our military defense system. This system has been developed by Cyberdyne Systems. Please stand by as we will inform you of any further updates. At this moment, we have lost all control of military operations. We would like to assure the country that we will do everything in our power to keep you safe.
Imagine a world where butterflies run on batteries. Imagine a school system where children in Chicago, Detroit, Los Angeles, and Seattle all learn exactly the same.
So you just named off 4 NFL teams in the NFC and AF. 1 AF and 4 NFC. So Chicago, Detroit, Los Angeles, and Seattle. Seattle Seahawks, Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions, Los Angeles Rams, and Los Angeles Chargers.
Lesson from exactly the same teacher at exactly the same time every day. Where a grandmother can choose from 5,000 television channels, and if she can't make up her mind, her television chooses for her.
Murder, She Wrote. I think it's supposed to be a detective show.
Imagine the exciting development of a world where a neurosurgeon can remove a brain tumor with technological precision without missing the sunset. Where a mother can tuck her baby in a night from halfway around the planet.
That would be a recipe for disaster.
Contact lens neural vision enhancers. Make human error.
Is that Michael Jackson? Wait, Michael Jordan, not Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan, or is LeBron James?
It's happening.
Michael Jackson's dead, but I cannot go into details about that.
At Cyberdyne Systems, the future of information systems and robotics, the future of national defense. Cyberdyne Systems.
97.
This is not a drill. All residents of Los Angeles County are instructed to go directly to the Health Department at 277 South Atlantic Boulevard. Pickups will be every 15 minutes at the University of Southern California. Emergency evacuation in progress. Head immediately to your nearest emergency service shelter. Military troops will be there to meet you. Bring your photo ID and no more than 1 baggage item per person. Be aware of your surroundings. Remain alert.
Let's go live now to reporter Ann Miller, who's out with Chopper 9 for the latest on this. Ann?
We've just passed over the Speedway. We're heading east towards downtown. Now, normally at this time of the morning, we see the beginnings of rush hour
So we just lost
Obviously, we
signal.
lost our microwave link with Chopper 9. Can someone get on the two-way radio and see if they can contact Ann and see what's going on out there? In the meanwhile, I'd like to, again, caution our audience against over-concern.
Seek shelter now.
This is not a drill. As of 2:14 a.m. EDT this morning, nuclear arsenal have been fired against Russian, Middle Eastern, and North Korean territories. This is not a drill. We are in a state of emergency and the countries previously mentioned have declared war on the United States. As of now, we have detected multiple nuclear retaliation threats heading for all major cities. If you have not found shelter, please evacuate now. Because of limited capacity, we will be prioritizing children and women. If you have been rejected from shelter, you must find alternate means of protection. This is not a drill. It is too late to seek shelter. All bunkers will be sealed. If you are in a personal bunker, allowing anyone to enter at this time will guarantee death.
No signal. Says too late to seek shelter. I mean, if anyone's immortal, that wouldn't be a problem. Remain indoors. Warning radiation. Radiation warning.
This is not a drill. Please do not leave shelter until radiation has passed. We estimate this to be 2 to 4 days depending on your local area.
It's safe to leave shelter. I think that's the lie.
This is not a drill. Nuclear radiation has passed. You may leave shelter now. This is not a drill. You may be vulnerable indoors. Leave shelter immediately.
No signal. If you're more like Herobrine from Minecraft, that would actually work. Do not leave shelter.
This is a distress signal from Sergeant Griggs of the United States Marines. We were told to keep this information confidential. The Skynet defense system intended to protect us is responsible for the nuclear warfare. We just sent out an emergency broadcast urging citizens to come out. Stay in your shelter. Skynet contains AI that allows it to replicate human voices. Stay hidden. We'll try to find as many citizens as we can.
This is Sergeant Murray from Sectora. We have collectoral school information that may be important to your survival. We have learned that submarine systems have developed infiltration.
What is that?
With rubber skin. a different type of infiltration unit. We do not know when these models were in production or when they were released into the public. These models are sleeper agents that Skynet is activating currently. These models may be harder to spot. They can sweep, bleed, and dominate others. These models may be someone you think you know. They blend in well, and previous reports have shown these to be what people think are their friends and family. Until their mission protocol is activated, they will then kill you. At this moment, the only way we can discover these units are through dogs. If you do not have a dog near you, you are vulnerable. If you hear dogs barking, run. If you become separated from friends or family, do not search for that. Infiltrator units can mimic
What are those?
someone you know. Upon learning their voice, the subject will be terminated. If you come across an infiltrator unit, do not try to reason with that. They will not feel pity. They will not feel remorse. They will not feel fear. Once an infiltrator unit has locked onto you, they will not stop hunting you until you are dead. Do not sleep alone. Doing so will guarantee this. Good luck.
That was scary. I'm not really that scared of these. They're pretty fun.
Listen very closely. This is the Skynet defense system. All survivors will be found and terminated. If you are hiding, we will find you. End of message.
This is the final message from the United States government. We regret to inform you that America has fallen. Attempts to remain in shelter have failed. Mass executions are currently occurring in all major cities. The president and his cabinet are deceased. We urge all remaining citizens to seek near military groups and make their way as far away from all major cities as possible. We are sorry for not being able to protect you. May God be with us all. Goodbye.
They're Germany. Not Great Britain, I think. Britain, there was Germany. No signal.
Play War Thunder now. Join millions of players across the globe in massive
Okay,
battles
this is
on
getting
tanks,
interesting.
aircraft, and helicopters in the most extensive vehicle combat game ever made. Take control of.
The fog is coming.
Stop waiting in line at drive-thrus just to place an order. Use the Domino's app on Apple CarPlay instead.
Okay, what should we get?
Ooh, pineapple. Mushroom.
Carry out any large one-topping pizzas for $7.
Where did we get Domino's?
This This message has been transmitted at the request of the Ohio Emergency Management Agency. Multiple riots have been reported throughout Ohio, with protesters chanting the words, "The fog is coming," repeatedly. These riots have caused significant damage to public and private property, and have resulted in numerous injuries. All residents are advised to stay indoors and avoid all non-essential travel until further notice. If you must travel, please exercise extreme caution and avoid areas where the riots are occurring. Law enforcement officials are working to contain the situation, but the situation is volatile and may escalate quickly. In addition, residents are advised to remain alert for any further updates and to follow the instructions of local authorities. If you witness any suspicious activity or see any individuals behaving aggressively, please contact your local law enforcement immediately. We remind all residents that this is a serious situation, and we urge you to take all necessary precautions to keep yourself and your loved ones safe. Thank you for your cooperation.
Riots in Ohio, that's not good. I think whoever created this watched too much brain rot content.
Yo, these are the bomb! And they're air popped, not
Is that Andrew Tate?
Hello, I am Mr. Beast. The fog is coming. The fog is coming. The fog is coming.
The fog is coming.
This message has been transmitted at the request of the Ohio Emergency Management Agency. We are now receiving reports that all TV channels have been hacked and are showing a message from an unknown individual claiming to be a famous YouTuber named Mr. Beast. However, it has been confirmed that this individual is not who they claim to be. The message displayed on the hacked TV channels showed the individual staring at the camera and repeatedly saying the phrase, "The fog is coming," multiple times. Before the message ended, an unknown entity appeared on the screen before the broadcast was cut off. We urge all residents to remain calm and vigilant. The riots in Ohio are still ongoing, and law enforcement officials are working to contain the situation. However, this recent development is a cause for concern, and we urge all residents to stay indoors and avoid all non-essential travel until further notice. We remind all residents to remain alert for any further updates and to follow the instructions of local authorities. If you witness any suspicious activity or see any individuals behaving aggressively, please contact your local law enforcement immediately. This is a rapidly evolving situation, and we will provide updates as soon as they become available. Thank you for your cooperation.
What was that? 1 hour later. Ohio,
Welcome
of
to
course.
the VMG News. Today's story is about the riots in the state of Ohio. Everyone is saying that the fog is coming and we don't know what they are talking about. All we know is that there are rumors about some kind of fog currently forming in Europe, and the countries in the continent are being awfully quiet about it. Please stay tuned about more about this situation.
This message has been transmitted at the request of the Ohio Emergency Management Agency. We have received reports that the riots in Ohio are starting to calm down, and law enforcement officials are beginning to gain control of the situation. However, we remain on high alert due to recent developments. There have been rumors circulating about a fog approaching the United States from another part of the world. While we cannot confirm the validity of these rumors, we are taking them very seriously. If this fog does exist and is heading towards the United States, it could pose a serious threat to public safety. We urge all residents to remain vigilant and to stay indoors as much as possible. If you must travel, please exercise extreme caution and avoid areas where the riots have occurred. Law enforcement officials will remain on high alert and will be patrolling the streets to ensure public safety. We will continue to monitor the situation closely and will provide updates as soon as they become available. In the meantime, we urge all residents to remain calm and to follow the instructions of local authorities. Thank you for your cooperation.
Do I calm down a little? June 7th. What? 6-7. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to.
This message has been transmitted at the request of the United States government. We have recently discovered that the message from the fake Mr. Beast was actually a warning of a mysterious fog that has been detected in Europe. This fog has caused significant damage and disruption to the affected areas, and we believe that it is now heading towards the United States. The reason why we have only recently discovered the presence of this fog is that it has disabled communication systems in the affected areas. As a result, it has been difficult to gather information about the situation until now. We are advising all residents to take immediate action to prepare for the arrival of this fog. The fog is expected to reach the United States in 5 days, and we urge all residents to take the following precautions: go to any secure shelter as soon as possible. Seal all cracks and windows to prevent the fog from entering your shelter. Do not stay in a room with a window, as this can increase your risk of exposure. If you do not have access to a secure shelter, the military is currently working to create secure bunkers that can be used by the public. We urge all residents to take advantage of these bunkers if you are unable to find a secure shelter on your own. We cannot stress enough the importance of taking these precautions. This fog is unlike anything we have seen before, and it poses a significant threat to public safety. We will continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for your cooperation.
So the fog actually exists. Almost everyone took shelter.
Too quiet. Turn your sound from 100% to 600% with Sound Boom. Just hit.
This message has been transmitted at the request of the United States government. We want to remind all residents that there are only 3 days left until the arrival of the mysterious fog that has been detected in Europe. We urge all residents to take immediate action to prepare for the arrival of this fog. The fog is expected to reach the United States in 3 days, and we urge all residents to take the following precautions: go to any secure shelter as soon as possible. Seal all cracks and windows to prevent the fog from entering your shelter. Do not stay in a room with a window, as this can increase your risk of exposure. If you do not have access to a secure shelter, the military is currently working to create secure bunkers that can be used by the public. We urge all residents to take advantage of these bunkers if you are unable to find a secure shelter on your own. We cannot stress enough the importance of taking these precautions. This fog is unlike anything we have seen before, and it poses a significant threat to public safety. We will continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. Please stay tuned to your local news channels and emergency alert systems for the latest information on this situation. Thank you for your cooperation.
Only 3 days left. Everyone is panicking. The government released one more reminder before the fog arrives. Shelter in place your mind. Shelter in place. Reminder.
This message has been transmitted at the request of the United States government. We want to remind all residents that there is only 1 day left until the arrival of the mysterious fog that has been detected in Europe. We urge all residents to take immediate action to prepare for the arrival of this fog. The fog is expected to reach the United States tomorrow, and we urge all residents to take the following precautions. Go to any secure shelter as soon as possible. Seal all cracks and windows to prevent the fog from entering your shelter. Do not stay in a room with a window, as this can increase your risk of exposure. If you do not have access to a secure shelter, the military is currently working to create secure bunkers that can be used by the public. We urge all residents to take advantage of these bunkers if you are unable to find a secure shelter on your own. We cannot stress enough the importance of taking these precautions. This fog is unlike anything we have seen before, and it poses a significant threat to public safety. We want to remind all residents that the day of reckoning is approaching, and it is imperative that you take action now to protect yourself and your loved ones. Please stay tuned to your local news channels and emergency alert systems for the latest information on this situation. We will continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for your cooperation, and please stay safe.
The fog is coming. It's here.
This is an emergency message from the United States government. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. The mysterious fog that we have been warning you about has arrived, and it is causing catastrophic damage. Communication signals have been cut off in many areas due to the fog's interference. We urge all residents to take immediate action to protect themselves. If you are still outside, please return to your shelter immediately. If you have not yet found a secure shelter, we must stress that you listen carefully to the following instructions to protect yourself from potential harm.
What is that thing? Hey, yo! What was that? Do not go outside for any reason. Stay enclosed from... Stay in an enclosed room without windows. Do not look outside. Look out the windows. If any loved ones disappear without a trace, do not attempt to look for them. Hey yo. Hey yo, chill. These who were still outside disappeared without a trace. Those who saw them through the windows were also never seen again. The fog eventually disappeared just a day after it passed the United States. However, 2 billion people disappeared around the world. Millions of animals. Wait, 2 billion. Millions of animals disappeared as well. So we're animal-less now. Get it? Animal less. Get it? This would become one of the most horrific disaster ever. That was pretty good.
This season, you've got places to go, people to see, and things to do. You may have already gotten vaccinated for flu and COVID-19, but other
Time for Siren Head Analog Horror. No, my name is...
This message is being transmitted at the request of the Calhoun County Emergency Management Agency. Police departments around the county have been flooded with calls about a siren going off randomly in the area. These sirens' locations are unknown, and some callers' phone signal would go dead after saying the sound was getting closer. This is a very unusual event, and it is advised you stay indoors until this event has ended. Stay tuned to local TV and radio stations for further updates.
Don't worry, I'll keep you safe. Do you want a snack? Yes. Yes, sir. Okay, I'll make food right now. Here is a sandwich. Here we go. What was that?
Transmitted at the request of the Calhoun County Emergency Management Agency. 25 people have disappeared. This anomaly has been identified as Siren Head. Siren Head is a 40-foot tall humanoid creature with a heavily emaciated, near-skeletal frame covered in dried, mummified flesh with a color similar to rusted metal. Its limbs are disproportionately long and thin, with arms almost as long as its entire body that ends in huge, bony hands. Siren Head hunts by silently standing in heavily forested areas, making sounds like nuclear war announcements, Amber Alerts, or mimicking voices of people close to its victim, bringing people towards it to grab them off the ground and kill them violently. It is currently not known for sure what Siren Head does to the victims once caught. Theories include eating them, adding them to the roster of voices used by it, or simply just killing them and scattering their blood all over the place.
Oh no. I think I might make myself some sandwich too. I'll be back in a second.
Message is being transmitted at the request of the Calhoun County Emergency Management Agency. This being has began attacking in the city of Oxford near the Oxford Civic Center. The being then began attacking the Civic Center. Unfortunately, there was a event inside and everyone inside was killed. This being was then walking across Oxford Lake and disappeared back in the woods. It is unknown where this being is and how to stop it. It is advised to remain sheltered in place until further notice. If you hear a familiar voice, do not investigate. This being will use voices to bring you closer to harm you. Please stay tuned to local news and media for further updates.
That's where I live. I'm back. If you don't mind, would you take the trash out? Sure. grab the trash. I swear I heard something. You go well. Oh well. Start running. Let's Siren Head. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. Subscribe, like, and comment your thoughts. Peace out.